Everyone. I just said it's the perfect timing. I think I saw 12:12. Just clear the air. I have a few things to say. I'm going to pull us some cards as well, and I just am going to grab my juice and my candle. I'll be back momentarily. Juice, the candle. So today I learned many valuable lessons that I want to share with you. I also want to pull us some cards just because, and give you like a little tip. I just was, I don't know what you want to call it anymore, to tell you about something I do. For reminders to stay positive and stuff like that. You can go and buy, business cards, blank business cards. I just take a sheet of paper and cut it up after I print out what I want on it. And on one side it has, "You will succeed. Attitude is powerful. 2019 brings new opportunities." This is on the back of them all. And on this side it says my name. And for example, one of the cards, this one specifically, says "Living with my true love." Others, they say things like, what I want in life, and, even about speaking to you all and making a difference through speaking. And I lay them around the house and I put them in little spots. And sometimes, you randomly open your drawer and you see that and it's a reminder. So I just want to, give you a tip on what little tools you have that you can do yourself. So the topic of this, and I'm going to shuffle while I talk, but I do want to bring this up, is that, where's the front page? Okay. You can't rush the right things at the wrong time, the same way you can't rush the wrong things at the right time. And this leads to a whole bunch more questions when we relate it to the divine feminine masculine twin flame scenario going on, all over the world right now. So some of you don't know, but I, whatever, my masculine, like, we've been in contact and stuff. And I think now, I don't know if he knows, I've turned into the runner. I'm not interested really. Like, I just, it's not what I want. In the sense, we have desires, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know how to put this in the best way so you don't, like, you have to choose your wording. And see how I'm still stuttering? It's because I wasn't speaking the truth. He wasn't speaking the truth. Since the last time I saw him, I've been stuttering nonstop. But I've come to this conclusion, like, if it's not beautiful, like, of course there's going to be hard times and stuff, but if there's no effort, I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested. I don't have to tell him. I didn't tell him. I don't have to anything. I just know it's not for me anymore. I'm different. I've changed. I've grown. So I guess I did something runners do, and I literally tried to book a flight at 3 in the morning. Out of here. I thought I booked the flight. I thought this and I thought that. And the funny thing is, I wrote down so many things to share with you about, listening to your gut feeling. Like, I knew it was rushed. I just wanted to get out of here. It was going to be on Sunday. I was going to be gone. It didn't work out. And in fact, the whole system that I went to book through was probably bogus or whatever. And I ended up, instead of like fighting for 100% refund, I had $100 loss. And that was part of the other lesson, because I'm like, I could sure fight and get the $100 too. And I'm like, you know what? after, because I did make my efforts to even make sure I could get a refund. And it was annoying. I'm like, wow, this is what I wanted, and this is what it turned out to be. A big mess. Just because I wanted to escape. And, you know, it brought up a point. Like, how long are you going to fight for something? How much is it worth? You know, okay, $100 and I get all my money back. Take it. It's a loss. It's a lesson. It's a huge lesson. And I knew it was all connected. So, the next note I wrote here is it worth fighting for? You know? Put in any more effort over $100? And when I wrote that down, I remember what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, basically we're getting like, well, not, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like, yeah, I'm getting like $100 worth of a boyfriend or a whatever connection. Ooh. Anyhow, the signs were there. I didn't feel comfortable booking the flight. There was just something like, it's so weird. And I wasn't able to sleep much after. I'm like, oh, well, I thought I'd be sleeping better now. I thought I'd, like, you know, be resting now. And anyhow, that's a huge lesson. I was meant to, and you know, that it brought up so many other questions. Am I saying that your masculine is not worth fighting for? No. I even wrote this down. You know, does it mean I'm supposed to wait? Does it mean I'm not supposed to wait? I don't know. But it means don't try to run. Don't try to run. And don't try to rush anything. It will fall in place. I don't know. Watch the signs and like pay attention to them. Why are you know, why am I trying to book a flight last minute to get out of here? What am I running from? And I wrote all of this down. And to be honest, the first thing I felt once I, like, you know, got the $100, got my money back, whatever, was safe. And I was very grateful. And I'm like, wow, is God trying to teach me another lesson? Or am I trying to teach myself a lesson to be grateful? And am I trying to put myself in a position to feel safe? These are all questions we have to start like digging deep into. Because I was like, wow, I'm so happy to be home. I wouldn't care if I lost all the money to feel safe. Because that situation did make me feel a little unsafe. I'm like, wow, I can't even book a flight. Like, everyone's, you know, trying to jip people or get something over people. Like, why can't you just... And the actual exact same flight was on websites. So it's not like they couldn't have done that, but they were trying to, I guess, get more money. Hi, SB, welcome. I'm chatting a little more than pulling cards. Though I'm pulling us an oracle card to start with. But yeah, so it brought me to the questions, you know. This all relates to everything. This shows us that everything is connected. This is perfect example. And I can't make the right thing happen at the wrong time. And I can't make the wrong thing happen at the right time. I have time to go on a vacation. I have time to take a couple days away. It's the perfect right time, in a sense. When I really looked into it, no, it's not. I'm in this position of transitioning and setting boundaries, as I tell you guys to. It's time to do that. Enough, you know, it's not even enough is enough. It's just, it's time to do that. We can be single. This is the exact same thing as being single. We're good. We can look how beautiful our lives are becoming because we're growing. I don't know, like, it's a lot. This one lesson, this $100 lesson, holy smoly. And I'm happy it happened because clearly I'm not the only one going through this. And it did bring me like this grateful attitude. And, you know, maybe this will be for me, maybe it will be for all of you. I'm going to read this one that I pulled. She's, you know, holding her heart. And that's how I felt. I feel great. And you know, the best thing that happened out of this, I'm like, screw that. This isn't going to be a shitty day. Because at first, a couple other things started coming my way. Like, my dad canceled on me. I wanted to go by his place and grab some stuff. And I'm like, hold on a second. No, no, no. I put like the brakes on. And I was like, no, I'm going to make the best of this day. In fact, I am actually, like, I'm going to go to a business today and present my product to them. I'm just going to show up. Like, they know I've already brought them samples. And I'm like, no, I'm going to make this day a special day no matter what. Even though, okay, my flight didn't happen. I'm not going on vacation. It's not the time to. It clearly is not the time to. And I actually do have a market event coming up in a week that I could be preparing for. Instead of, sitting by myself on the beach, I can sit by myself here. Because really, I would be sitting out there thinking about what I'm running from. And here I'm here facing it. And I'm not facing it. It's not even a big deal. It would be nice to try to escape it, but you can't escape it. You can't escape what you have to live through and what you have to go through. You just have to go through it. So 37. Let's see what she's saying. The heart transmission. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonates in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receive these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. Wow, I really feel like that's a message for me personally. Like, it's basically saying I was meant to give you that message. I don't have to keep on reading all of this because I do think that's a message for me that I'll look into after. But I'm here to connect with you. I'm here to experience this for you guys, really. Myself too. But that's a great way to put it. What do we do today? Let's use... And I'm going to get on the... let's pull a card from this deck. We haven't... I put some decks away now. I put some of them back in boxes now. I'm getting more organized in my life. And I do want to mention this. So I'm working with two people that honestly are very gifted. One of them wants to do a channel and one of them doesn't. And I'm going to mention her once she gets her started, but she honestly is just... so interesting. And she also, when her husband passed away, she went on over 200 dates in 6 years. So she's experienced a lot and she just adds it into her reading. It's really interesting. And the other person that I do want to mention right now, Midnight Crystal and Geeky Tarot. And the reason I love those readers is because you pick a deck. So this is not for the faint of heart, okay? Don't go picking all 6 decks. Literally pick one deck. Use your intuition. Pick one deck, watch that clip, they're time-stamped or someone stamped them, and move on. But when you're connected, I'm telling you, the readings that these two ladies have is always pick a deck. They're very informative. 29. Let's leave that there and see what this is saying now. Well, whatever it is, it looks like a new start to me. 29 equals 11. This is 11. I'm just saying it looks like a new start because of the ace. I would love to be able to read regular playing cards, and I would like to... I feel like I kind of can, but I'm not sure. Not quite. I'm actually starting to learn sign language. Like, we have to start learning to connect on all levels. And that's what I truly feel. I do. I don't know anyone that sign language is or anything like that, but I feel it's a necessity for me to learn how to communicate on so many different platforms than just the average intuitive. This card is called The Lady. Librarian picture. Do I have a librarian picture? I'm not sure. I'm Gemini. Oh, maybe you mean the Cancer symbol on my Atouchoftarot. I just picked that picture from day one. I don't know why. And I left it there. And I think I'll just leave it there because it's, that's how people notice me. The house of the lady is the feminine house with all the stereotypes and archetypes of that. So all the stereotypes and archetypes of that, including unconditional love, because that's what women do. We nurture, we love, we respect, we enable, we help. That's the most simple, this is a woman. This is the lady. This is for all of us. This is 11/11. And isn't today 11/11? There's no such thing as coincidences, no such thing as synchronicities. It's actually like happening for a reason. And that's, 11/11 here, making your wish. Make your wish, everyone, because, they do come true. They do. And I wanted to tell you about this. I didn't write it down, but I thought of it when I was taking the shower. Fuck. It's about the shift. Okay. So when you do something, okay, for example, when I let go of that $100 penalty, and I just saw 155551 people on here, okay? When I let go of that $100 penalty, the sign. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, this is like, I don't know why it keeps on dissipating. When you do something like that, you get this feeling and you just know you made the right move and you just know good is coming because of that. So I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I guess it's so you can identify when you're following the right footsteps and you're following, what you're being led to follow, you're going to feel it. This is intuition. When you follow your intuition, and I was just like, let it go. Who cares about the $100? And they're smart. They know what they're doing too. Like, whatever. I'm like, you know what? To end this headache, please. Thank you. Okay. I have to get reading now. Let's see. Oh, I just feel like it's like they stopped me from speaking. I'm going to use this deck. My oldest deck, I don't know. I don't even know if it's 10 years old, 15 years old. I know one way I can find out because I got it from the biggest bookstore ever. And they were around probably for over 30 years and they closed down. And I got them at a sale, the closed down sale of this bookstore. Everyone went to this huge bookstore. So I could always look that up and see. And it was probably 15 years ago. This is just because this is the first deck I really spent money on. I remember it was like $50 or something. It was expensive at the time for me. I wasn't, doing this at home. I was just doing it because that's what I was into. It's the Golden Tarot, and I see a lot of readers having it now, and it's beautiful. I love it. I don't know. It has a nice energy. At least mine does. Sometimes I wonder if people would sell their old tarot decks. The Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, guys. It's 11/11. I'm not even joking. I think it's like 11/11, 1, whatever. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Inspiration and creativity. That's really two of the main powers of the feminine. And I think I mentioned it in different wording. Inspirational. We can inspire others. We are creative, but we can inspire others through our creativity. We're women, and I'm sorry for the masculines watching. I think that this one's for the ladies or the feminine energies. It really is. We seduce without even trying, just by being ourselves. Look at my flowers here, my little books, Go to some guy's house and go see this cute stuff. I have my colorful candles over here and my gemstones. And these are all just little things. Maybe these things didn't cost me more than $2 or $3 each, but I collect them over the time. I save them. I have some of them I've had for years. We are the creative, inspirational, amazing, wonderful mysteries, And don't forget that. It's very important. Don't forget that. Strength card. Leo. And I'm only saying that because whenever I think of Leo, I think of love. And look at what's, All that's here is signs of having strength, going for what you want, being yourself, and receiving. Receiving. And I'm noticing I'm just noticing the ones, and then I'm noticing the V, which would represent, I guess, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 in the numerological whatever wording. And I just feel like the V is for vagina. Like, like this is for the feminine. I'm sorry, but it is. This right now is a serious message, you know, for ladies out there. It is. I didn't see, I think I saw 11:11 actually. I started this video at 12:12. Unexpectedly, I wasn't sure if I'm ready to start, and I'm like, no better time than the present. And then I saw 12:12, and I just say thank you. I'm so much more grateful every day, and I just love it. Did you miss, okay, so we pulled the lady card about intuition and creativity, and that's it. That's the only description for this card. Are you kidding me, right? And it's called the lady. We got the Ace of Wands, inspiration and creativity. Sorry, intuition for her. We have the Strength card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And it's almost like this is coming in when you focus on you. And it's not just about focusing on you. It's just being you. Just be your feminine self. And you know, I went through a time when I wasn't being too feminine, and it was quite recently actually. Like at the beginning of last year, 2017 as well, there was just times like I wasn't living like this. I wasn't just buying myself some flowers and having pictures on the wall. I was doing some of my own art, but I wasn't being my regular self, and this is my regular self. This is stuff I would do since I was a kid, collect rocks and stones. This is nothing new to me. It's just something I've forgotten to continue with. You know? That's all. That's actually me. This is like not new. It's really interesting. See if there's another message. So, okay, we focus on ourselves now. We do it. We have the strength now. You know? We follow our intuition. We go for it. My cards are so beaten up. Sometimes I try to learn them. Interesting. I tried to learn them by the wearing out of the cards, because they all have their unique individual, like, look at these two are totally differently worn out. Anyhow, I don't have many reversals, right? And I don't even read reversals like reversals anymore. But I will say we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, with the Lovers, oh, well, look at this at the bottom of the deck. So the Page of Cups in reverse. I wish I saw how everything came out there. I don't even remember right now. And how I was holding that. Anyhow, he's making an offer. At the bottom, we have the Lovers and the Four of Wands and the Judgment in reverse. There's a message here, trust me. We are going to judge these offers that come in from now on. Card with the Four of Wands, 11:11 again. The Page of Cups and the Judgment are in reverse, and you know, we made the wrong judgment calls at times. It's okay. It's cool. It's good, because we learned. We allowed people to get away, or our masculines to get away with, I want to say misleading behavior, but it's more about immature behavior. And, you know, we're not haters. We're not hating. We're nothing. We're not, nothing is concerning us with this. We're nonchalant about this. This is a person, just like all of us. He has an eye opening up. He's growing. He's not ready. No. And you know, we're going to check that at the door. Like, you're not ready? Okay, well, we're not here. We're not here. Sorry, we're waiting for this, you know. We're not waiting. We're like, we're into this. We're into those other type. You know, if we have a connection. If we don't have a connection, I'm good. If we don't have a connection, I have connected with myself, my masculine and my feminine side. There's no other people in here, just a masculine and a feminine, just a masculine and a feminine. So if you don't have the connection you desire, and if someone's not offering that, you will be fine. One way or another, you'll connect to your twin self. I just don't believe in, and it's not a coincidence. My first payment didn't go through. Look where I stopped. The first payment that I made didn't go through. Because I did something wrong. I forget what it was. And right then I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. And I'm like, no. Oh well, it was so worth it. It was so worth the lessons I got from that. And I was getting them instantly. And I was also feeling a new sense of gratefulness. Walk away, look at 7. Don't even, guys. We can't even pretend. Look at this, okay? Walking away. You made the choice to walk away from this connection. It can be from anything. We're going from 876. That is very interesting. And even if we put it this way, because if I was taking it out, it'd be like that, that, and that. It's still 876. And it leads to, these are all cups. Look at this. I love my cards so much. Walking away, making the choice to go within. Like you have a lot of options. And I'm not saying to go for anyone or pick a whole bunch of things. You have other things to occupy your time with. Sure, there's a connection. Sure, there's a soulmate. But you're walking away. You've made the choice. For some of you, you've made the choice because you're going for what you want. And look what you want. Look what's there. And I mean, we can even pull this one in here and say the return, because regardless, this is my return card. But you want the return of the Emperor. It's like a title of a movie. You know? We have 6, 7, 8, 9 of cups here. This isn't, like, you can't even. There's no way I could have had that happen. There's no way. It's just meant to. It's telling you. It's the truth. Oh my God. This is a very special reading. Can all of you please like it so other people get to see this? It's the truth. This is the truth card. This is the truth. It's the truth. Everything I'm saying to you right now is the truth. So don't forget it. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't know what else to say anymore now. It's the truth. Let's pull, wow. Let's pull from the animal card. That is like amazing. It's the truth. Make a judgment call. Stay focused on what you want and don't be afraid to walk away. And it's not about it's not even about walking away as much as it's about you having other things to do. And it's not about people or men. It's about within yourself. You have other things you can be doing here. You're walking away. You have a lot you can focus on. You don't need to focus on this. Walking away leads to the return. We had that under there somewhere. Well, I think I shuffled it in now. The return of the Emperor. And it's the truth. It's the truth. I know this is communication card, blah, 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 blah. This is also the truth card. If this was to come out with the Lovers, it's true love. It's the truth card. And you know, this is all a beautiful reading regardless. There's nothing here saying anything bad. It's about self-respect and judgment calls and learning from mistakes of the past and rising above it and not accepting a page anymore. There's no more page. Walking away, you have many things you can occupy your brain with. You don't need to just focus on the past memories. You can go to the past and reconnect with your past self. This will lead you to the return of the Emperor. The return of the Emperor is what this is going to be called. What sign am I? I just came on. There's no sign here. You know, a lot of my readings are not specifically sign guided or whatever. I don't even usually mention signs. Once in a blue moon. Because it doesn't matter. It's if it resonates. And if someone says it's this sign or that sign, if it resonates, it resonates. You probably have that sign somewhere in your chart. I just want to pull, you know, I don't know what to pull. This is the message here, right? But let's see, the lovers. Thank you for all the gifts. Let me just say it again. Thank you so, so much. I have Amazon Prime, or no. Oh, it's so funny because I called Amazon and I said, can I get Prime? Because I had to get some labels. And I'm like, you know, I have an Amazon wish list and I have a YouTube account and they actually buy me gifts all the time. And I'm like, they're spending their money on your company. Like, can I get the Amazon Prime? Because I just want to get, you know, I just want something delivered to me the same day. It's not about the price or the next day or whatever. And he said, if you're a student or whatever, you can get that. But I am a student, but it's not at a university. But he said, if my teacher will write something, I can get Amazon Prime. Because I'm like, I can't put labels on my wish list. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's a general reading. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful reading, actually. The return of the Emperor. It's about the return of the Emperor. It's about the lady. The lady and the return of the Emperor. Interesting. So I don't know. Maybe the Emperor has a message. Maybe the lady has a message for us. One of them does. I don't know if you care about what I was talking about in the beginning. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Guys, just make a wish. I'm sorry. Just make a wish. Now, when I saw 2 falling out, I didn't see this at first, and I'm like, whichever one faces up. Guess, okay, you ready? Oh my God, like, it's bringing tears to my eyes a little bit. Twin flame. Twin flame. I'm a little bit speechless. I don't know what the rest of it says. Gosh. Laughter is the best therapy as I laugh a little bit. Allow nature to take its course. And let's see what else fell out with this. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. When I read that one, for me, the message is just listen to your instincts. But all that matters right now is that this just came out with this reading, and that's really crazy. You don't even know. I think I saw this card just a few times since I've used it, and I use it almost every day. Some personal readings got it, but not many. And here it is. This is the personal reading for the return of the Emperor. The return of the Emperor, the lady, and the return of the Emperor. So I'm going to close this off and you guys can watch it. Please do like my videos, or this video especially, because this message is big. This is very special for the ladies. Men, you know, maybe I'm going to just try and pull some cards for you right now as well. Maybe not right this second. I'm going to drink my juice over there. I'm going to sit here and fall in love with this spread. You know, it means the Emperor doesn't actually have to be the person. It just says the return of the Emperor, okay? It's not saying he's the Emperor. So this is for everyone. He could be the Emperor. This page could be the Emperor. But all I got from it was you walking away from someone, you know, making a judgment call. If they're not, you get to have exactly what you want here, which is a connection, a twin flame connection. As I said, regardless if they come in or not, you do get your twin flame connection because you get connected to yourself. There's no kids here. It's a masculine and a feminine. Regardless, you're going to be getting connected. And, you know, as much as for some people that might suck, for me, I'm happy. Thank God. Thank God something's coming in. Something is coming in. Walking away, you have more than enough stuff to focus on, is what I heard when I went from the 8 of Cups to the 7 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You cannot make this up. And then decided to come the 9 of Cups with the Emperor, return of the Emperor.